What is that smell? Jeannie? Nice going. Who did this? That ought to do it for this pot. Who's the idiot who left it on the stove? Shut up! Dad! Mom! What is going on here? Mom would never leave all this stuff out. Hey, Shelly! Shit looks wasted. Shelly, what's the matter? Can't you hear me?
Huh?
You alright, Shell?
People are missing, Vicky. All over the world, people disappeared. Right out of their clothes.
What are you on, Shell? Shelly, what are those fire trucks doing here?
2 trailers burned down last night.
Who?
Maxwell's. And those guys on the other side of the office. Grant, I think.
Uh-oh.
What?
Maxwell's and the Grants were good friends of my parents. They all went to the same church.
Isn't somebody gonna get that? No, really, it's okay. I'll get it. Dad's truck is still here. Why isn't he getting it? Washington's.
Hi, Lionel, right?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Verna at her office. Is your mom there?
She's not up yet. You want me to wake her up?
No, on a big news day like this, though, I figured she'd want to be in the office.
Yeah, I'll let her know you called.
Please.
Where is everyone? Mom, your office called. Mom? Dad? Mom, you in here? Oh, Mom, where are you at? Reese, are you in here? Lucy, Ronnie? Oh, man, don't even tell me.
I couldn't figure out what she was making such a big deal for. Nothing was wrong with the plane that I could tell. Except for her, everything was quiet. Everyone was sleeping.
Sir, my husband seems to be... I found
What's she
his
doing
clothes.
with his clothes? What is going on here?
Turn on the cabin lights. Excuse me.
Trouble, ma'am?
It's my husband. He's gone.
I'm sorry?
He's disappeared.
What is
Ma'am,
going on here?
He probably slipped off to the
People
washroom.
just
while
don't
you were
disappear
sleeping.
on an
Sure.
airplane.
Would you mind checking? And take this blanket. I'm afraid he's gone off naked. He's a religious person, and I know he'd be terribly
person?
embarrassed.
What?
He's gone off.
No. Oh, no. No! No! This can't be happening!
It's just a siren. It's not even close to here. Man, why are you so jumpy? Everything's just fine. Everything's just fine.
For Global Network News, this is Monty Harrison. The disappearances have taken their toll on the nation's highways. Individual states are finally beginning to dig their way out of the 16,000 related accidents. They hope to have the mess cleaned up by the time schools reopen in 10 days.
Oh man, they're gonna make us go back to school.
What'd you expect? Permanent vacation?
I was hoping.
Besides, Ryan, we gotta be the ones telling everybody about what really happened.
You mean why everybody disappeared?
Well, yeah, except everyone didn't disappear. Did they?
No. No, I guess they didn't.
The Kids Left Behind. Episode 13, 1,000 Points of Light.
So when I finally made it home from the airport, everyone was gone. My mom, my dad, even my brother and sister.
Wow, man. You must have flipped.
Gotta tell you, Rickman, I was sort of expecting it. As soon as someone on the plane said something about her religious husband disappearing, I knew my family was gone.
Well, it's a tough break. I mean, it's kind of weird, because a month ago I was looking to pound on you.
Yeah, I remember.
You're not still planning on pounding on him, are you?
No. Whatever ticked me off before, it don't mean nothing now.
I hear that.
Yeah, me too. The only thing that's important to me now is to tell as many people as I can about what Jesus is all about and what he did for me.
You say that like everything that's happened is a good thing.
No, what Judd's saying...
Dude! This is a mess! And not just here in Chicagoland. This whole world is one big soup sandwich.
Soup sandwich?
Yeah, that's a new one on me, too.
There ain't nothing you can tell me that'll make me see good in all this.
You sure about that?
Man, don't even.
Listen, I'm gonna go grab another cup of coffee. Why don't you let Judd here tell you what he believes, and you can decide for yourself.
And what if I decide that I want to pound on him again?
Well, then that's your decision.
Oh, thanks, Bruce. Appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Cool. Ryan, come here. Look at this.
What's up? You find some more computer games?
No, look at this.
What is that? Looks like the Elephant Man.
That's me.
It is not.
Yes, it is. I used the scanner over here to scan my face into the computer.
You look like you were kissing the glass.
Yeah, well, you gotta get your face real close.
Hey, can't you scan pictures and stuff and then change them around?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to do it, but I know you can.
That's pretty cool.
Judd said his dad used to make the company newsletter for his work. I'll bet he did it on this computer.
Cool. Hey, let's see what else this thing can do.
Come on, Bob, you gotta be there.
Hey, Vicky, check this out.
I'm on the phone. Hang on a sec. Oh, for crying out loud, I know he wasn't taken in the rapture. Talked to him since then. Either you know when Judd's coming back.
Didn't say. He just said that he and Bruce were going to Lissel's to talk to some kids.
Lissel's? Oh, Liesel's. That's new coffee shop.
Yeah, Liesel's Viennese Cafe. Sounds like the place to be.
Either way, lots of kids have been hanging out there.
I think Bruce is becoming a caffeine junkie.
I think he needs it, Ryan. He doesn't sleep much anymore. He's always studying.
Hey, Vicky, check this out. What does this look like to you?
Looks like Lionel did a nosedive into the scanner.
Is that like a computer crash?
Yeah, Ryan, that's just what it's like.
And in Romans, it says that the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord.
Oh, well, this Bible really has a lot to say, huh?
You said yourself, man, the world is messed up. Who knows what might happen to you tonight?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What?
After everything you've seen on the news, everything you know, and everything you've heard tonight from Judd, can you think of any reasons why you shouldn't accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior?
No.
Well, let me give you some.
What?
Huh?
You know, lots of people tell you that if you accept Christ, then your life is going to get better. Everything is finally going to be all right. Unfortunately, that's just not the way it is.
Bruce?
Jesus said that if you follow him, you must take up your cross daily. Now, just like the Roman cross was heavy, well, the stuff you're going to have to deal with will be heavy too.
What do you mean?
Well, the next several years are going to get tougher and tougher for Christians. The Bible promises persecution, not a tiptoe through the tulips.
Then what's the point?
Don't get me wrong, the payoff is going to be awesome and eternal, like forever. But until that time, well, you're going to get slammed, humiliated, made fun of, and abused. That's the price of following Christ. And let's face it, we don't need any more phony Christians. There were enough of those left behind the first time.
Wow.
So, can you think of any reason why you shouldn't accept Christ right now?
A few.
Bottom line, everything Judd told you is still true. I just want you to know what you're in for. I want you to understand that there is a cost to believing.
How do you know it's worth it?
Well, it doesn't take much to top the alternative. I tell you what, take this Bible here. And
No, man. I don't want to...
No, it's okay. I have more. Take this Bible and read through the passages that we marked. Can you make it back here tomorrow night?
Sure.
Good. That'll give you time to really think about it, and if you decide that you still want to accept Christ as your Savior, well, we'll be only too happy to help you, right, Judd?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Listen, I'm going to bolt.
Okay.
I'll see you here tomorrow, though.
Good.
And I'll think about it.
No, we'll pray for you.
Okay. See you, Thompson.
Yeah, later, Rickman. Why'd you do that?
Do what?
Bruce, the guy was right at the door and you slammed it on him.
No, I just made him think about what he was doing, that's all.
But he was ready.
He was ready to repeat a prayer. I just want to make sure he's not buying insurance.
You think that's what he was doing?
We'll find out tomorrow.
We're back! Anybody home?
We're down here.
They must be playing with the computer.
Listen, Judd, I just want to tell you that I think you're doing a good job here.
What do you mean?
I mean, taking Lionel and Ryan and Vicky into your house. Being responsible for them. Taking care of them.
To be honest with you, I'd probably go nuts if they weren't here. They give me something to do.
I understand. I keep my nose buried in Bible study. Then sharing with you and the Trib Fours.
The Tribulation Force!
I know, it sounds weird. You know, but those guys are really soaking up the scriptures. Ray Steele and Buck are always studying, and Chloe's memorizing the prophetic books right now.
Wow. Maybe we should be doing more memorizing.
Can't hurt.
Hey, Bruce. Hey, Judd.
Hey, Vic.
Listen, here's that package you asked me to pick up for you, Vicky.
Oh, cool. No problems finding it?
No, not at all.
Oh, what do I owe you?
A home-cooked meal. Whenever.
Deal.
What's the big secret in the bag?
Oh, I promise not to tell.
You'll find out soon enough, anyway.
Great. Just what I need. More mysteries.
Ha ha ha. Suffer.
Hey, let's go check on the Wonder Twins, huh?
Hey, show them that thing we did.
Yeah, you guys will love this.
Is that Nikolai Carpathia?
Yeah, we scanned it from People magazine.
What happened to his arms?
We reversed them.
I see.
And you've got him saying Jesus loves you. Interesting.
Just like an old comic book.
I know it's all a joke, but we really need to be careful with this guy. I think it's clear that Nikolai is the Antichrist.
Yeah, we're just goofing around.
I know. I just want to make sure we don't lose sight of how dangerous this man is.
Got it.
Anything happened while we were away?
Yeah, awful news.
What?
School reopens in 10 days.
Really? I was wondering how long that would take.
Still don't know what I'm gonna do. Even if there was a bus to my school in Rolling Meadows, I wouldn't want to ride it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, Lionel. I'll make a couple of calls. We'll get you into Prospect with Ryan.
Do you have to?
Don't even start. Worst that could happen is I could make you look cool.
You'll make me look tall.
Come on, you guys. Fight nice.
We're just kidding around.
Yeah, make sure both of you know that.
All right. I'm going to go home and heat up a TV dinner.
Well, we got food here.
I know. Thanks. I've got some studying to do, though. A whole bunch of praying, too.
Well, okay.
Can I talk to you for a second, Judd?
Yeah, of course.
Listen, about what we were talking about.
About taking them all in?
Yeah. I just want you to understand what an incredible responsibility this is for you also.
You're really on a responsibility kick, aren't you?
Yeah. And I know you understand what I'm saying. Ryan and Lionel are good kids, but sometimes they are like oil and water.
I'm hoping it's just a phase.
Well, maybe it is. But who knows how long it's going to last.
I suppose.
Just keep an eye on them.
That's my job.
And Vicky, too. You know, I'm really happy to see the changes in her in the last month.
Yeah, she's not exactly the same gothic-looking chick she was a month ago.
And, she's not done changing yet.
Huh?
See you tomorrow.
See you, Bruce.
And don't forget what I said. You're responsible.
Yeah, so you've said.
Judd, can you give me a hand for a second?
Yeah, what do you need?
Can you help me rinse my hair?
Say what?
I'm rinsing the color out of my hair.
What did you do to that sink? It's black.
Don't worry, it'll come out.
It better.
What are you staring at?
Your hair. It's red.
Oh, that's what color red hair is.
I thought your hair was black.
I had it colored.
Why?
Because my parents didn't want me to.
Ah, Comprende.
Hey, you gonna help me or not?
What do I need to do?
Just run the water on my hair. I can't tell if I'm getting it all in the back.
Okay. Sure. I've never done this before.
Probably never again.
We can only hope.
What?
Nothing. Oh, Lord. I'll do anything you want me to. Just don't let Lionel or Ryan see me now.
Okay, that's good. Hand me that towel.
Here you go.
Thanks, Judd. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. To anyone. Ever.
Oh, I suppose you're too tough to want anyone to find out that you did that, huh?
Whatever.
Hey, tough guy. I want to ask you a favor.
I don't know how to do French braids.
I could teach you.
How about no?
No. I was wondering if you would drive me to Michigan to my brother's place.
I thought your brother was gone.
Yeah, he is. But I've been trying to get hold of his roommate.
Bob?
Bub. I've been calling for a few days. There's no answer. I just want to know he's okay.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea to go driving over there right now.
Well, I don't mean this minute. I was thinking tomorrow.
Bruce and I have an appointment tomorrow. Besides, I don't want to leave Ryan and Lionel here by themselves.
Well, they can come with. I don't care.
I don't know, Vic. The roads are still pretty messed up. I don't think I want to be driving on them too much. Besides, the schools are going to reopen soon. What happens?
Are you kidding me? You're going to go back to school?
Well, yeah.
Why?
'Cause it's the law, I guess.
Come on, Judd. If Bruce is right and the tribulation starts soon, we've only got 7 years left anyway. What's the point of wasting that time at school?
I thought we all decided that was the point. The underground, remember? We know, they don't.
Yeah, well.
Look, Bruce is hammering me on keeping this place in line, all right? I'm sorry. I just don't think a Michigan road trip is the best plan right now.
Well, I guess you're the boss.
Your hair looks good. That went well.
All right, let's wrap this meeting up so we can get home. The proposal has been made to change the name of Prospect High School to Nikolai Carpathia High School and Lincoln Middle School to Global Community Middle School. I would just like to say that I believe we're at a crucial moment in the history of humankind. This last month has been crazy beyond anything we've seen before. One man has given us hope, direction. I'd like our community of Mount Prospect to be among the first to recognize the greatness of Nikolai Carpathia this way, by naming a school after him. Coach Hamilton, please.
I just wanted to ask if you plan to change the mascot from the Knights as well.
Principal Janice?
The plan right now is, if we do change the name of the school, to change the team name to the Doves.
Oh, for crying out loud.
These are issues that we need to vote on. I say we get to it. Now, all in favor of changing the name of Prospect High School to Nikolai Carpathia?
He was going to school in Rolling Meadows before the disappearances. Given his situation now, I think it'd be best to get him enrolled at Prospect.
And his parents?
His parents aren't around right now. As his pastor, I'm kind of taking care of things until they're reunited.
I applaud your sense of duty.
Thank you.
I don't think there'll be any problem getting Lionel into our school.
Well, great. Thanks.
By the way, I should tell you, the school has had a name change.
Is that so?
I gotta tell you, Rickman, I'm surprised to see you came back.
Thought about blowing you guys off. Tell the truth, I don't know why I didn't.
No, we're glad you're here.
Look, I'll tell you right out. I'm not sure this Christian rap or whatever is for me, you know?
Not really? What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying I'm not interested in joining the God Squad. You know, being a Christian, whatever you call it.
Any reason?
Well, to tell you the truth, most of the people I know that disappeared, I ain't gonna miss. They weren't in my crowd anyway. See, I'm not like you, Thompson. My family's still here. My friends are still here.
But there's less time than you think.
You said yourself, there's 7 years. That's plenty of time to change my mind.
That's right. There are 7 years, but they are not going to be pretty. Wars, famine, disease, death. And not in some foreign country either, right here.
So what's the difference? That's the way it is now.
You're not getting it.
No! I think you're not getting it. I'm not buying, okay? That's my answer, so set your sights on someone else.
Well, that's just great. Last night I thought we had him.
Well, we may have, but what's far more important is that God gets him.
So, if he had prayed last night, you still think it wouldn't have been real?
Judd, I'm just doing what I know to do. And what I know and what God knows are two vastly different things.
Yeah.
You awake, Judd?
I am now. What's up?
We just wanted to make sure you're okay.
You seemed kind of miffed last night.
Not at you guys.
At Vicky?
No. I was just bummed because this guy that Bruce and I were talking to for a few hours the other night just blew us off.
Dude, we gotta get used to that. My Uncle Andre blew me off before he died, too.
I know, but I really thought he was going to become a believer. I feel like I blew it.
So, you're not mad at us or at Vicky?
No.
Good.
Why do you keep asking me that?
Oh, no reason.
Ryan?
Vicky took off this morning.
She what?
She took off from Michigan. I found this note by the phone.
Let me see that. Hitchhiking to Michigan to see if I can find Bub. Back soon. Love, Vicky. That's it?
I guess.
She doesn't even say where in Michigan she's going. How are we supposed to find her?
Hey, you got me, man.
Why didn't she just ask you for a ride?
She did ask me for a ride. I didn't think it was a good idea.
Probably better than hitchhiking.
No kidding. If I'd have known she was just going to take off like that, I would have driven her. Man, this is all I need.
It's with you. It's not your fault.
Bruce has been laying all this responsibility stuff on me lately.
Look, there's nothing you can do about this. She just up and left.
Because I wouldn't bring her.
Look, man, let's figure out whose fault it is later. Right now, let's figure out where she is.
How are we going to do that?
You know what time she left?
No idea. Found the note when we got up.
If she left early enough, she could be there already.
No, it takes longer than that to drive there. Especially with the highways all messed up.
So what are we gonna do?
You want to call Bruce?
Let's wait a while before we do that. I'd like to try and take care of this without him.
Well, whatever we do, it better be quick.
Yeah, before she ends up a statistic on our nation's highways.
Thanks, Ryan. That helps.
Thanks for the ride. Nice talking to you.
You too. Good luck.
Thanks. Man, that wasn't so tough. Let's see if I can get another family. Oh, suppose a truck is as good as a car.
Well, looky here. If it ain't a pretty little girl.
Hey.
Where you going, little girl?
Mount Prospect, northwest of Chicago.
Well, you on the wrong side of the highway. This side's going away from Shine.
Oh, my mistake. I'll just turn
You
around
gotta
and
be afraid of us, little girl.
Yeah, because it's not like I smell booze or anything like that.
We're still drinking. You want one?
No, thanks. I'm just gonna start heading home.
Well, come on in, honey. You can sit right here between us. Yeah, we'll take a lady like you anywhere you want to go.
That's okay.
You had your thumb out there. Now, where do you want to go?
Nowhere.
Oh, no, you don't.
Leave me alone.
You ain't getting away from me.
No.
Now, little girl. We're gonna have some fun.
Get off of me.
Judd, where are you going?
I'm going to find Vicky. I can't just let her hitchhike to Michigan with all the crazy stuff going on.
You don't even know where she is.
You don't even know where she's going, and Michigan is a big state.
You guys think I should just sit here and twiddle my thumbs?
Wait and see if she calls.
Don't you think we should call Bruce?
No, I don't. We can find her. Besides, we all decided not to treat Bruce like a parent.
But Vicky might be in trouble.
Ryan, I'm not going to call him. He was reminding me the other day that I need to be responsible for you guys.
Relax, man. It ain't your fault Vicky took off.
I know, but if I'd have driven her there myself, she wouldn't be trying to thumb a lift.
I just don't know how you think you're gonna find her. I mean, she ain't got no car phone or nothing.
She might already be there.
All right. I'll wait.
Episode 14, The Deacon.
Leave me alone.
You You ain't getting away from me.
No!
Gotcha. Now, little girl, we're gonna have some fun.
Let me go! Let me go!
When I'm done with you, I'll let you go.
No! Help me! Help me! Let me...
Hey, what are you doing hitting my truck? Come on, old man. Haven't you heard? Wooden baseball bats are out. Everyone's using aluminum now.
Unless you want me laying this wood to your head, you better let the lady go.
You ain't gonna do nothing with that bat.
You better be sure.
I'd watch it. This dude looks crazy. Forget this. This little biscuit ain't worth the effort.
Get in my truck, girl.
Thank you.
Now you boys hop back in your rig and get a move on. Or what? Or I'm gonna make you listen to my life story. Here?
Don't tell me you're...
That's right.
Who is this guy? Nobody. Let's get out of here. Trust me, you don't want any of him. Tell me who he is.
Little lady, you need to be more careful hitchhiking these days.
You saved my life.
Could be.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Where you headed?
Lansing, Michigan?
It's a little further north than I was going. Tell you what, I can get you as far as Michigan City.
Where's that?
Indiana-Michigan border. How's that sound?
Like an answer to prayer.
Yeah. Okay, let's get rolling. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Did you say that about the answer to prayer just to get me to drive you, or are you really a praying woman?
I am now.
Aren't we all?
Not yet, I guess.
They call me Deacon.
Deacon? What are you, deacon in a church?
It's my CB handle. Used to be fire starter, but since I found the Lord, that don't seem right.
Makes sense.
So did you answer my question yet?
About being praying?
Let me make it easy. Are you a believer?
Yes, I am. And, you can call me Vicky, with an I.
Well, praise the Lord, Vicky with an I. I sure am glad to have my sister company on this trip, even if I just met.
Deacon, this is Fat Fox. Come back.
Ah, it's my flock.
Are they believers too?
Not yet. Hey, Fatty, how you doing?
73 to you, Deke. You still toting the Lord?
Always, friend. You will be too if you want to survive the flip side.
Save it, old man. I got your sermon the other day. Just called in to say hey.
Yeah? Well, hey right back. And don't be making the Lord wait too long on you. I want to be calling you brother next time I see you.
Call me whatever you want, preacher. Don't matter to me. I'm out.
He says that, but he's close. I know it.
You witness to these guys?
On the CB all the time.
It's pretty cool.
Tell you what. After these vanishings, there were a lot of scared drivers on the road. Scared but curious.
And they don't mind?
Sure they do, but I figure it's way too late to be ashamed to just keep my mouth shut.
So, why'd you get left behind? Not believing or not knowing?
I knew it. My mother had told me my whole life about God.
Just didn't care, or?
I cared about Mom. Problem was, I blamed God because she married the wrong man. I hated him till the day he died.
Sorry to hear that.
I stopped going to church going on 50 years ago. Mom never stopped telling me about God, though. Letters, phone calls, postcards, whatever she could. All the time, right up until she died. When all those people disappeared, I knew what had happened. I knew just what to do, who to pray to, and what to say.
Wow. My whole family was taken. I still had to get it from a pastor.
Oh, yeah?
I was out getting booze when it happened. Can you believe that?
You're kidding me, right?
Why are you laughing?
You don't look like the hard-living type, if you know what I mean.
You're about a week too late. I was what lots of people call trailer trash.
Ah, grew up in a park, did you?
Place called Prospect Gardens.
I can understand you wanting to get away from there.
That's not why I'm going to Michigan. I'm going to see a friend of my brother's.
You say your brother got taken?
Yeah. But Bud's his roommate. I haven't been able to get a hold of him for a couple weeks now. I feel like it's my job to tell him about God.
Hope you're not wasting your time. Not everyone rolls out the red carpet, you know.
I know. Doesn't matter, though. It's just something I gotta do.
Got it!
Hello?
Ryan, it's Bruce.
Oh, hi, Bruce. What's up?
I was going to ask you the same question, man.
I've been reading my Bible.
Great. What are you reading?
Well, I wanted to check out these prophecies, so I've been reading Daniel.
And how's that going for you?
It's pretty steep stuff.
Yeah. Well, first I'd say take it in pieces. It's not an easy book to understand.
And second?
Pray a bunch.
I hear that.
Hey, is Judd around?
Yeah, hang on. Judd!
Yeah.
Phone! Bruce.
Oh, thanks. Yellow?
Judd, how's it going?
Good, I guess. I'm just watching the news.
Uh-huh.
They're changing the sign on Prospect High to Nikolai High.
Yeah, that's why I called.
It's pretty stupid.
Shouldn't surprise you, though. Not with the shift towards a one-world government.
Another pretty clear sign that Carpathia's our boy, huh?
I've never heard of naming a school after a UN Secretary General who's only been in office for 3 weeks.
Hey, I'm done being shocked by anything these guys do.
Hey, listen, I gotta get cracking on my message for Sunday. I was calling to see if the four of you can come to my office tomorrow morning.
Why? What's happening?
Oh, I was just talking to the core group of the Trip Force.
Oh, Ray and Chloe Steele, right?
Yeah, and Buck Williams, the journalist.
Yeah.
Well, Buck says that Nikolai and his top people are making themselves unavailable for a few days.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get this. It seems he wants to try and hammer out an understanding between the global community and Israel.
Well, that's good, right?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Think you can make it?
Well, the three of us can.
Who can't make it?
Vicky. She went to visit her friend Bub in Michigan.
Michigan? How's she getting there?
I guess she's hitchhiking.
Judd, this is not gonna work.
What?
You being in charge of these kids. If you can't control...
Hey, it's not my job to control them. I'm just giving them a place to stay. I'm not their parent. I can't tell them what to do.
Yeah, but you've got to be more careful. The authorities would never stand for your living arrangements if they weren't in the middle of a huge crisis. You're lucky they don't know already.
So are you gonna narc us out?
Come on, Judd, you know me better than that. I'm just being your pastor, and I worry about you.
I know.
Look, can you come by early so I can talk to the three of you?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Good. And try not to lose any more of the gang on the way here.
She just took off.
Judd, I'm kidding.
Oh. Good one.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for helping me find a ride, Deacon.
I haven't found you one yet.
Yeah, but at least you didn't leave me on the side of the road.
Deacon! Keep preaching, bro.
Count on it. Hey, Claude, are you headed to Motor City tonight?
Southbound. What's up?
My friend needs to get to Lansing, and I'm sure not going to send her with just anyone.
Well, I'm honored, Deke, but unless she wants to wake up in Memphis, I'm the wrong ride.
Thanks anyway.
Listen, Vicky, I got to get rolling soon.
I know. I'll be okay.
I'm sure you will, but I want you to do something for me.
What?
Your boyfriend, Judd.
Oh, he's not my boyfriend.
Okay, this guy, Judd, he's got a car, right?
Yeah?
I want you to call him and have him pick you up. Now, don't shake your head. I want you to hear me out.
Go ahead.
I don't believe in luck or accidents anymore. I think God put you in my truck to protect you.
I can take care of myself.
Like you did against those two knuckleheads earlier today? I'm not even sure if I can take care of myself these days.
But I've got to get in touch with
I'll
Bub.
check on your friend. I've got some copper friends up in that neck of the woods. They'll dig them up for you.
I was really kind of hoping for a face-to-face.
Well, then, one of these days when I'm headed up that way, I'll give you a ride. Deal?
You do that for me.
Of course. What's a brother for?
Thanks.
No problem. Now go call that friend of yours.
Can I get you anything else, sister?
No, actually, it looks like my ride just got here. Here you go.
Lucky you. You don't look too happy.
I'm sure he's just got a lot on his mind.
Hey, you ready to go?
Yeah, let me grab my bag. Thanks for getting here so fast.
I'm just glad you didn't get very far.
Me too, now that I think about it.
How did you get this far?
Oh, this is great. A truck driver named Deacon picked me up. You want to hear something cool?
Okay.
He's a Christian. He says he's going to track down Bub for me.
So I'm not going to have to chase you down to some Indiana truck stop for a while?
Hey, I'm sorry, okay? What's your deal?
Listen, Bruce is coming down on me, all right? He says this whole thing isn't working.
So?
So, when you go off and pull stuff like this, I'm thinking he might be right.
So kick me out. I don't answer to Bruce, and I don't answer to you either.
That's not the point, Vic.
I mean, thanks for everything and all, but in case you've forgotten, you're not my parents.
What's the difference? You didn't listen to them either.
Oh, whatever.
Well, I'm just quoting you.
Judd.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just worried about you. I really thought it was a bad idea to go charging off to Michigan, but if you would have told me that you were going to thumb it, I would have brought you myself.
Really?
Are you kidding? I've been worrying about you all day, Vic. Ask Lionel and Ryan.
Okay. You're sounding more like a parent all the time.
I know! And that worries me more than you do!
Great.
It's very funny. Laugh it up.
You know, I really wanted to find Bub, just so I could tell him about God and everything.
There's nothing wrong with that. Who knows, maybe this, Deacon guy can help you track him down.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's hope it's soon, too, huh? School's open a week from Monday.
School? So what? Don't tell me you're going back to school.
Didn't we already have this discussion?
You're gonna be a Nikolai Carpathia High dub.
Yeah, and I just won't sleep until I get my new letter jacket.
Boy, I thought our football team got mocked before.
You know, hey, Barnell, he's supposed to go to state again this year. I'm sure he'll love being a wrestling dove.
Thing is, some of these people may not be around.
Exactly. And that's why I gotta go back to school when it opens, Vic. There's gonna be a whole bunch of kids there freaked out over who's missing and who's left. And they're never gonna hear the truth if we don't tell them.
So what, they're gonna have an assembly, hand you a mic, and let you talk about God in a school named after the Antichrist?
Hey, whatever does happen, doesn't happen if you don't show.
Yeah, alright. I still think it's nuts, but whatever.
Besides, I figured with your new look, you'd be wanting to join the Dovettes.
You're just lucky you're operating a motor vehicle right now. Smart guy.
Oh, no. Oh, what time is it? Oh, no. Hello.
Judd, are you still coming in this morning?
Yeah, we'll be right there. I just forgot to set my alarm.
Well, snap it up there, buddy. I've got a schedule to keep here, huh?
We'll be there in 20.
All right, that works.
Well, Vicky, I wasn't expecting to see you this morning.
Judd was up late on a rescue mission. That's why you overslept, sorry.
No, I'm just glad to see you back. Safe.
Judd says you have some things you want to tell us.
Yeah. We're running a little tight on time, so let me get to it here. I'm not even sure I can talk about everything that's on my mind. I've been learning so much lately, I feel like I'm going to explode.
I read about people doing that. Spontaneous combustion. This guy in California...
Hey, Ryan.
This guy in California is dying to hear what Bruce has to say.
Oh, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Even though he's already dead.
Stop.
Bruce, it's all yours.
Thanks, Judd. Listen, I gotta tell you, I used to be horrible at reading my Bible every day. Even though I was a full-time Christian worker, I didn't care.
I know how that goes.
Me too.
But now, I can't get enough. It's like I haven't eaten in months, and someone's just dropped a pot roast on my plate.
You're making me hungry.
Well, that's what God's been doing to me, making me hungry. Sometimes I just drop to my knees and ask God to make what I'm reading clear to me. And he's doing it.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, man, it is awesome, Vicky. But it gets scary, too.
What do you mean?
First, I need to say that I really need your prayers.
Well, there's no problem there.
Yeah, we got you covered.
All of us.
Yeah.
That's great. Especially since some of the things I'm going to tell you wouldn't go over that well in public.
Like what?
All right. We know that Nikolai Carpathia is the Antichrist. I mean, he fits all the prophecies. People are drawn to him, flocking to support him. He's been pushing his one world government and one world currency.
Yeah, this stuff is old news.
Yeah, has he done anything recently?
Well, you might be surprised to hear he's pushing a peace treaty with Israel.
So they are going for it.
I hadn't heard about that yet.
And he wants to move the UN to Babylon.
Hold on, he actually said that about the treaty with Israel?
Yep, they announced it yesterday.
Isn't that the start of the tribulation, the 7-year peace treaty?
Yep. As soon as the treaty is signed, you can hit your stopwatch. 7 years and counting.
What about the one world religion? Has he done anything with that yet?
Well, he's been saying that he wants to unite the world's religions into one big group that tolerates everyone's beliefs.
Man, this dude doesn't waste any time.
I didn't expect everything to get rolling so fast.
Well, this just proves the point that we need to be out there, preaching Christ everywhere. Let's face it, there's some tough sledding ahead.
I gotta tell you guys, this is all going over my head here. I have no idea what you're saying.
What do you think we've been talking about for the last month?
I'm sorry I don't have your extensive knowledge of all this stuff.
Okay, all right. I'd suggest you two need to call a ceasefire, okay?
I'm just trying
I know what you're trying to do, Lionel, but I think it'll help us all out a little if you try to teach him rather than making him feel stupid.
I mean, it's not my fault that I don't know this stuff.
We know. How about you two work on learning this stuff together, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
It's fine by me.
Good. Now, I've been talking to my adult core group, and they want to get together every night for a couple hours for prayer and study.
That's a cool idea.
I was going to say, if you guys want to get together in the afternoons, maybe right after school, that's fine with me.
I think that'd be all right. How about you guys?
Fine with me.
Sure.
Definitely.
Good. If anything changes, I'll either call you or send an email. Remember to check them both, though. Huh?
Yeah, no problem.
That would be really cool because everything I know about the Bible I've learned in the last few weeks.
And you're probably way ahead of me.
That's okay, Ryan. I can outline what God's revealed already in the Bible, and we can all match it up with current events.
Like this peace treaty thing.
If I'm right, and the treaty with Israel comes in the next few days, we got no time to waste. I want to lead the way, filling new churches with lots of believers.
That'd be awesome.
I'd love to help with that.
Well, I will need help. Chloe Steele is going to be helping me out, and Loretta, my secretary, is still around, but I'll need more help than that to get everything done.
Like, what are you talking about?
I want to go to Israel. I want to go to the Wailing Wall where the two witnesses have been preaching.
I saw them on the news.
Eli and something...
Moishe. Eli and Moishe. Did you know that there's a site on the internet that shows them 24 hours a day?
Boy, fire up the popcorn. That sounds exciting.
Lionel.
I'm just kidding.
So what exactly is the big deal about these guys?
Well, the Bible foretells of 144,000 Jews that rise up and begin preaching to every nation. It talks about a huge soul harvest where maybe 1 billion people come to Christ. I believe Eli and Moishe are the first two.
Does it really say 1 billion?
Well, not exactly. Ryan, here, look up Revelation 9:16, would you?
Oh, that's the last book.
Thanks, man. All right, 9:16. I got it.
Well, what's it say there?
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them.
What was the number?
200,000.
It's 200 million.
Okay, now read Revelation 7:9.
All right, 6, 7.
9.
All right.
Yeah.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes and palms in their hands.
Aha. Anybody catch it?
Yeah, there's going to be so many people that nobody can count it.
But they could count 200 million.
So this is going to be a lot more people.
Exactly. If an army of 200 million can be counted, just think about how many must be in a group that can't be counted.
That's a lot of people.
Yo, you guys, come here.
You find something online?
Check this out.
What is it? Global Network News?
Yeah, their top story.
Oh, I want to see this. What's it say?
Where's the spot? Blah, 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 blah. Here it is. This UN spokesman says, moving the UN out of New York and into the ruins of Babylon, south of Baghdad, is a good thing.
What? When did they announce that?
Well, probably today while we were with Bruce.
Yeah, this was just posted a few hours ago. This is brand new.
Listen to this. If Carpathia is sincere about disarming the world and stockpiling the remaining 10% of weapons, I'd rather he store them in the Middle East than on an island off of New York City.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
This guy talks about the 3 currencies we have now.
You mean money?
Yeah, now we have American dollars, the euro dollar, and the Asian yen. Carpathia says he wants to roll it all into one currency. Bruce thinks he wants to go no cash.
How would he do that?
I don't know, maybe an account and a card, like a credit card.
So, that's okay, right?
Yeah, except that if he issues it, he controls it. And when believers start getting squeezed, Carpathia will find some way to yank our cash from us.
Just goes to show why we need to be studying and preparing.
We need to be learning the Bible like, well, as they say, like there's no tomorrow.
Well put, my friend. Let's get to it.
About how many must be in a group that can't be counted.
We need to be learning the Bible like there's no tomorrow.
Well put, my friend.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Well put, my friend. Let's get to it.
Here we go, ready, set, 1, 2, 3. Step to the edge and take a leap of faith with me. Take my hand, on your mark, get set, go. Live every day like there's no tomorrow. Well, time on this earth goes way too fast, and life's too short to just let it pass. We gotta live for God at home and in class, 'cause the next moment you have might be your last.